Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing some more of the Kotohogushi playthrough. Yesterday was actually really fucking cool. I really enjoyed yesterday. So, yeah, it's going to be really quite interesting just to see what's actually going to happen today. I'm really excited to play today because I suppose we're really going to see, like, yeah, just, we've seen everything happen. We've seen, obviously, how Orca came to be. But, yeah, I suppose now we're going to see the aftermath of that. And yeah, let's be honest, it was actually really funny because, like, I was so excited just to see, like, all the happy times that they were going to have, you know, all of the, you know, obvious happiness that would be created from having a new kid. But, like, then I see just that one line at the end, like, what was it? I think, I don't know, like, something about the happy days not having lasted for long. I can't remember the exact wording, but, like, still, yeah, it really is going to be quite something just to see, like, how this actually falls apart. And the thing is about this story that I think is so good, they've sort of established so much. They really have made it so that, I don't know, we really sort of have an emotional connection. So, yeah, when it sort of gets destroyed, it's just going to be as painful as possible. And it's genius how they've done that, it really is. Yeah, I'm actually really quite excited to read today, so let's begin. Right, one of the roads leading into Higurashi was unused by the villagers. Yeah, same for nowadays. Since it was a high quality quarry. There was a quarry back then. Jesus Christ, that's such a long time. Higurashi was frequented by stonemasons. Oh. However, they would always go out of their way to take a detour there, no matter how much of a hurry they were in. Fair enough. As proof of this, the ground that used to be the road, bordered by a wayside shrine at the entrance, was now overgrown with weeds. Damn. Despite the fact that they both must have been paved around the same time, they had now clearly been divided into light and darkness. That's actually really quite funny. Do not set foot down this path. Those ink letters on the worn-out road sign have been withered by the elements and were barely visible at this point. Oh my god, yeah, these quarry workers, they either can't read or they do not care. Nevertheless, the curse that lay down this road was so feared that even village children brimming with curiosity still faithfully abided by that one. That's actually really quite funny. That has never changed. Genuinely. Onigafchi. That was what the villagers called the swamp behind this. Thick, overgrown grass. Oh, that's actually really interesting. I didn't realise that the swamp itself was on a path that led to Higurashi. Interesting. It was said there was a hole in the swamp that links to another dimension connected to hell, and the demons would occasionally crawl out of there to attack and kidnap villagers. That's actually really interesting about the whole dimension related thing, because I suppose you could loosely interpret as that. Like, for example, you could interpret Hanyu sort of being able to talk with Leonok. You could maybe interpret that as her sort of connecting with the demonic sort of realm, really, because she'd especially be considered... Yeah, fair enough, what an absurd story. Because she basically would be considered a demon to quite a lot of people, so yeah, her being able to interact with somebody up above, I suppose, yeah. Could be considered it. I heaved an exasperated sigh, then stepped over the rope lined with holy paper that... Holy paper? Right. The corner of the entrance of the road to keep people away. Oh, the dewy grass that covered the ground was difficult to tread with sandals. Oh god, yeah, that must be a nightmare. Oh god. Indeed, the rumour started when a cruelly mangled corpse had been found in the swamp, likely the village of a beast, the victim of a beast or a bandit. Oh fucking hell, this is annoying. Where's my bottle go? Thoughtless remarks being spread that turned into a local superstition and was established as if it were the truth. Yeah, definitely. Oh, interesting. All it would have taken was a little suspicion or investigation to reveal that the incident was the work of natural forces, but unfortunately nobody had attempted to take the first step, likely induced by their insular climate and disposition. Interesting. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. Although I guess that makes things convenient from where I am now. Yeah, because nobody is going to go there just because of how much fear they have. She can be on her own. I muttered out to myself as I tugged at the cloak that concealed me from head to toe, then pulled it up. She has basically the, I suppose, Higurashi equivalent of Harry Potter invisible cloak. What? I'd come this way by hiding myself in the shadows under the cover of the evening, but now that I've made it this far, it seemed I wouldn't be encountering anybody, unfortunately. Yeah, interesting. So it's probably a really, really dark cloak, just with the intention of having nobody been able to spot her. The settlement vanished from view after I walked for a while. Oh, right. Then I got off the road and cut across a ruined field. God. Afterwards, I went down a slope by a dilapidated house and reached the swamp. It truly had been a long time since I'd been here. Yeah, I approached the swamp while working my way through the thick stench of grass. Yeah, ever since Ryo. Oh yeah, it's actually interesting that she's now starting to call, Ryo. Interesting. As he's functioning, the purification system had also gone offline, causing sediment to build up in the swamp and turn the water muddy. Oh, that's a shame. That must actually be really quite sad. And sluggish ripples spread across the now ugly dark surface of the water every time the wind blew. God. Yeah. The entrance to hell. Yeah, you can really just see that colour change. That's actually really quite cool, that. And the entrance to hell. It is, yeah. It's true that if you fell in there, there will be no coming back. I took off the hood covering my head and kneeled before leaning forward and gazing into the swamp. There, I faintly saw the familiar reflection on my face, hair and horns. I could see them clearly, even through my crumpled and disheveled hair. Oh god, has something happened? I gently touched them as I unconsciously bit my liver. Liver the displeasure and pain welling in my heart. What? Yeah, these horns prove that I was me. They're a symbol of loathsome fetters that reminded me of, how we were sent to this world in order to fulfill our duty in this distant home. Oh, yeah, fair enough. If it weren't for these. If only I didn't have these. Yeah, that is actually fair enough. Yeah, I could close my eyes, shut my ears, and pretend none of it ever happened to begin with. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. I mean, to be fair, she does actually have all of these things, but it's just this one thing. It will never make her able to get it, and it's just so sad because it's not her fault whatsoever. None of it is. Then I could attain a gentle, lovely, and peaceful life that I could devote myself to. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't have any regrets. There had still been some meager happiness to be found amidst that. But even so... God, that must be difficult. But even so, I chose this way. That was an undeniable fact as well as a sign of my unwavering will. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't disagree whatsoever that this is a sign of her, sort of, her determination to live a life and just be able to experience as many of the wonders she possibly can. But she'd be losing so much, and so would other people as well. Of course she wouldn't stop living. This is it. Put an end to it now. What? I closed my eyes and took a quick, quiet breath. Next I opened. What? I don't know if I should be feeling really, really scared or not now. I really can't tell. Next I opened my eyes in tandem with that breath, then muttered words from the former Indian homeworld as I gently strode the surface of the swamp. Oh, was she actually making the swamp pure? At that moment, there was a blinding flash of light and the surface of water split in two. What? Sword-stained dark brown rose from the bottom of the darkness in that gap and slowly settled in my hand. That is so weird. What the hell? Oh my god.
私が機能を停止した後も一部の機能を残しています。
Oh, after I cease operation, part of the Linus's functions will
この
remain.
件もまた必要とあればあなたの呼び出しに応じるでしょ
Wait,
う。
why does she need it? Has there been a Griffey's attack? Should you ever need it, the shore will respond to your summons.
でもできればそんな事態が永遠に来ないことを
Yeah.
私は
Oh
祈ってい
god.
ます。
But if possible, I pray that it never comes to that. Shit, I really wonder what could potentially be going on. Leo.
いえ、母様、やはりあなたの助けがいるようです。
God, it would seem I'm truly in need of your help. Oh shit. After cutting the mouth of the sheath to check its sharpness. Yeah, fair enough. I returned the blade to its scabbard with a comforting grinding sound. I tied it on my hip, then looked up. The eastern skies were turning indigo, and the edges of the mountains were gradually dyed black. Wow. God. That must be nice, but at the same time I don't really get the impression that she's being treated well. Let's just say that. Life's treating her well. And when I looked to the west, I saw the exceptionally brilliant sign of a star, and not hidden by the deep vermilion dusk. Oh, wow.
宵の明星、
The Evening Star.
確かそんな名前だったかな。
I believe that's what they call it. I smiled bitterly at an irrational sentimentality brought on by the star's light, as I noticed I was unconsciously grabbing something in my chest and over my hand. Oh. The red jewel on my necklace glittered. Must have fallen out when I bent over. Oh.
羽生には赤が似合いますから。
Yeah, red looks good on you, honey. Those words play back in my head. His kind and gentle smile came to mind, then vanished. It all started a few... I do not like this. I really do not like this. This kind of gives me the impression... This here, it really gives me the impression as if she's remembering him. Oh, God. Oh, God. Interesting. It all started a few days ago.
村を出る？
You're leaving the village. Oh. Well, whatever it is, it definitely looks like the Griffiths may have attacked. Though I knew it was imprudent, I couldn't help but chuckle at his predictable reaction. Yeah, understandable, but at the same time, why? Yeah. Nika and I were all alone in the living room after cleaning up dinner and putting the sleeping baby to bed. Yeah. The hearth in the centre of the room crackled as the fire were burnt. Yeah. Nika held up boiling water and a chatelar on the other side of the flickering flame as he stared at me in shock. Yeah.
なぜです？
Why?
理由を説明してください。
Yeah,
理
yeah.
由
Oh
を
my god, yeah, fair enough. I mean, they've only just become parents and yet she's just leaving? Yeah, of course he wants an explanation. Why? Please explain your reasons to me.
理由ですか。
My reasons, you
それ
say?
は
Yeah,
あ
you
な
should
た
know the
が
better
一
than
番よ
anyone
くわ
else,
かっ
should
て
you
い
not?
るはずですよ。
No, I know, that's actually fair enough, yeah. Griffiths.
村に出たそうです。
What? Oh no! It seems one has appeared in the
鬼
village.
が
A demon, that is. Oh, fuck.
ええ、
Yes.
そう。
I've heard the
聞いています。
same! Oh god. Deku hung his head in resignation. Fuck, that is dangerous. It had happened 4 days ago. The corpse of a stone mason was found on the straw off Onigufti swamp in the outskirts of the village. Brutally torn from limb to limb. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Interesting that it was on Onigufti swamp as well. God. Oh. Oh, God. He had gone missing while heading home from the Ogoti quarry, dead drunk, and rumour had it he'd taken the forbidden road by mistake and ended up falling victim to the curse. That is awful. Yeah. God, I can't imagine. I really can't imagine just, like, being really, really drunk, because I've never drank before, so I don't really know how it feels, but, like, I can't imagine just being really, really drunk and then making, like, one of the worst mistakes you've ever made in your life and then never being able to sort of make it turn back. Really. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret from you. Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah. It's just that the details are still vague, so I was thinking of telling you once we knew more. Is that not the definition of a secret? I mean, I suppose you could twist it that way, but I don't know. It wasn't really with the intention of being a secret, so I don't really think you could validly define it. But at the same time, you could. It depends on how you interpret it. Rika hung his head dejectedly. When I saw that, I felt I'd done enough and laid down my arms. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, I went too far. Yeah, I kinda get what she means. Especially because he's really, really stressed at a time like this. You wouldn't want to provoke him a little bit more if it's not really necessary. I understand how you feel. Yeah, you just didn't want me taking any risks, is that right? Isn't that right? Consider me selfish if you know. Yeah, but it's no longer just yourself on the line here. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. If something were to happen when you faced off against a demon, then I would. It's alright. Well, so, I wish I could say, but there's no guarantee. Is there? That's the scariest thing. It's just so awful that she is the only person that can actually have any sort of ability to fight these things. I mean, there are a few Yuns that obviously are on her side, but like, she's the strongest. There have been more than a few cases of would-be demon hunters ending up being the hunted instead. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, hunted by her. Hanyu. However, if I don't go... No, but hang on a second, I really misinterpreted this. I interpreted like the Griffys are the demon hunters, whereas Hanyu is the one that is hunting them. No, other way round. However, if I don't go... Yeah, definitely, yeah. However, if I don't go, the demon's hunting instincts will certainly be awakened, leading to casualties. Yeah. Oh right, yeah, definitely. Oh my god, it won't be that difficult of a fight if it's right after the awakening. But once it is fully fused, it will take a considerable strength not to just defeat it, but even damage it. How the hell? How is she... This just seems like a really... This seems like a really, really awful threat. I mean, my god. No matter how far I brought it, I mean, in the end, I was a woman, so as long as I was physically inferior to men, timing and circumstances were essential for survival. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, fair enough, but still. Yeah, that's actually fair enough. What does that have to do with you leaving the village? Seems that there were rumours floating around the village. What? Oh no. No fucking way. Rumours of the foreign woman living in the hooded shrine might be the avatar of a demon. Oh my god. Yeah, Riku's eyes and mouth opened wide and then he awkwardly looked away. He was truly such a poor liar. Oh, so we actually knew these rumours were happening. Right. yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but that's what I love about him. As I thought that to myself, the phrase love is blind came to mind and I snorted. Oh, perhaps Riku thought I was messing around with him when he saw that as he pounded the floor. Oh, God, that must actually...
笑い事じゃないです、羽生。
Oh, that must be really, really bad, just sort of a misinterpretation. But this is not funny. She should be taking it a little bit more seriously. This isn't funny,
それに
honey.
そんな根も葉もない話、失礼にも程がある。
Yeah, seriously, yeah. And there are limits to how rude, unfounded rumors like that can be. Yeah. And not only just how rude, but how much they can actually have in terms of implications. What the hell happens if the Griffiths is fully fused, though? That is just my question. I mean, that could potentially mean the entire death of the village. If Hanya's died, then all of the other ones are going to die, let's be honest here. Yeah, I know.
でも、一昨日の様子だと、みんな疑っているのは
But I
確
believe
か
it's
だ
true
と
that
思いま
everybody
す。
suspected that the day before. Jesus, everybody.
聞いて
You heard that?
いたのですか。
Yeah, how did she actually hear it?
ええ、
Yes.
運が良かったのか、悪かったのかは。
Yeah, whether for good or for real. Oh. Oh God. 2 nights ago, I headed to the village assembly hall to bring something to Riku, only to hear him roaring in a rare display of anger from outside the... Oh no, he's probably really trying hard to, you know, justify himself and, you know, bring peace to Hanyu. It was then that I learned that there were rumours that I wore my hood to hide. Oh, Jesus. How did that even come about? Of course, I didn't remember anyone apart from Riku and Shino seeing what was under my hood. Yeah! So it was nothing more than speculation, so Riku's excuse that it was used to hide grievous scars on my head was much more persuasive. Oh, yeah, that's actually really quite good, yeah. Or rather, perhaps it was more accurate to say they were so overwhelmed by the normally docile Riku's rare display of harsh scolding that not even the elders could say anything. Wow. Oh, yeah, that must be really quite a change of character.
やめてください。
Yeah, please stop this.
勝手な憶測でそのようなことをおっしゃるとはどういうわけです。
Oh, yeah, good one. I find it really funny because you can't deny the fact that there are horns behind her hood. But firstly, she's not a demon. Secondly, she's trying to help everybody live. And thirdly, yeah. Why treat her completely different because of one thing that she has that nobody else does?
私の妻が人殺しのような無法を犯す人間だと。
Yeah, are you saying that you believe my wife to be a murderous criminal all this time? Yeah, that is so true. I mean, why would she be? I mean, in Griffey's rights then, I suppose, but like, no. That just doesn't really work whatsoever. God, this could be really bad though, because if this gets bigger and bigger, Riku is in such a big position, this is going to not only destroy his reputation, it's going to destroy... It may destroy the sense of community the entire village has. I mean, that's really worst case. Obviously, their relationship is going to be so much harder, I dread to think. No, that's not. yeah. You make these accusations, you make all of these false rumors, and you can't even be bothered to explain yourself. Well, you don't even have the trouble. And besides, there's only a small number of people spreading these rumors. He is not going to know. Yeah, seriously. Still, there are things that should be said and things that should be left unsaid. Yeah.
鬼と称されるような
Oh
非道な
yeah,
ものを信頼と
yeah,
した
yeah,
覚えはあ
good
りません
one. Yeah, if anything, it's really quite the opposite. At the very least, I don't remember making friends with an inhuman woman that could be called a demon.
発言するのはあなた方の自由な権利ですが
Oh yeah,
彼女への無礼はす
nice.
なわち陸そして私への侮辱とみなしますよ
You all have the right to speak, but consider a slight against her to be an insult against Riku and myself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're sort of retracting in their footsteps now. Thankfully, Shino, who was standing in for the mayor, also interceded on my behalf and put in a good word for me. Yeah, that's really, really nice that she did. She will never be, just influenced by bullshit like that. As a result, it was no coincidence and no further argument on the subject continued. That is actually really good, but at the same time, look at what happens whenever any argument happens. Every person that is on the opposing side of the person who's got really defensive, they're going to think, why did they get really defensive? Are they hiding something? And that's just going to cause further speculation. So I think they have bought themselves quite a lot of time short term, but I don't really know if this is going to work long term. Even so, that didn't mean their suspicions were clear. Yeah, if the demon infestation continued, they would surely ask me to prove it. Oh god, that would be awful. And once my horns were revealed, no amount of covering from Riku and Shino would be able to clear the suspicions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
だからといって羽生が出ていく必要はありません
Still, there's no need for you to go.
私がもう一度必ず
I
みんなを
swear
説得
I'll
します
persuade everyone again. Yeah, I really wonder if that's actually going to happen. I mean, he's a brilliant guy, and he's good at what he does. I don't doubt it, but yeah, whether that's actually possible is another question.
Riku
Oh god, this is actually really quite bad though. I mean, she is going to have to return eventually, but I'm just really scared to think what happens because honestly, I think if rumours are blazing like this much, I think it's going to be a very short amount of time until people are actually going to force her to, reveal them.
普段のあなたを知っているのだからきっと分かってくれるはずです
Nah, they're not going to. No way. Even the villagers know what you're normally like, so I'm sure they will
だから
understand.
羽
So
生
Hanyu, please trust
私
me
を
and
信じ
reconsider.
て考え直してくださいシノさんもきっと力になってくれます
Shino-san will surely hope as well. Well, it's actually fair enough that Shino will, but at the same time, yeah, naturally, I never doubted Riku and Shino even once. Yeah, even
あ
so.
りがと
Thank you.
うでもリク
But Riku.
あの子は王家はどうでしょう
Yeah! Fuck, that is actually a really bad question. If she is actually going to have to leave, because let's be honest, I kind of get the impression that if she is, proved to have, if the villagers do actually find out this rumor is true, and then, obviously they take really, really bad action and bring Riku down, she's going to have to leave. I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe it'd be possible to live in the village, but it'd be living hell. And to be fair, the villagers would actually probably try to kill her. They would think of it as justified. Because, of the whole demon-related thing, so, yeah. Yeah!
無垢だから残酷ですよ
Pure and pure, and therefore cruel. Yeah. Oh no. Just as Deku said, perhaps the adults would accept it, even if they wouldn't be fully satisfied. Dude, could you imagine that? Could you imagine if Orca actually grows up to be somebody that, you know, doesn't accept it? I mean, to be fair, maybe they could obviously bring her up like Riku was brought up, but at the same time, she doesn't really have that same sort of, I don't know, sort of feelings of gratitude that Riku actually has for, you know, Hanyu. Had even, because yeah, it was a long time ago. But what about the children? Yeah, they would take their families irresponsible, gossiping as fat. Yeah, definitely, yeah. And since their thoughts and empathy weren't fully developed, they would direct their harsh words not on me or Riku. Oh god, but that's also another angle of it, yeah. But somebody more harmless and defenseless like Orca, right? Oh god, I have no idea what sort of treatment they put her through. God, this is such a problem. And even though they were children, but it was clear that it had proven an unnecessary obstacle to her healthy growth. And even though they were children, she would face obstacles that she couldn't avoid or resolve, even without her intervention. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but at the same time, that is very, very true. Orca needs her mother. Yes, I know. So don't get the wrong idea, Riku. That is exactly why I'm going. You've got to be kidding me. Where is she even going to go? I mean, obviously she's going to go to fight the Griffiths, but obviously, what after that? God. Oh my god. So I'm assuming this thing that we've seen at the start of the story today, maybe that could have actually been a confirmation that she has left Riku. Oh god, that's awful though. God. Oh god, I really can't imagine what's actually going to happen with Orca. I hope she's going to be alright, but at the same time it's just really unlikely. And then you have the whole element of what if she has sort of similar traits to a Griffiths as well.
Hanyu?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I can't openly search for the demon without temporarily leaving the village. So I will return once I have truly rid this village of this demon. Yeah, how long would that take? I thought it over, ultimately settling on an answer that wasn't a lie, but extremely optimistic. The day after I put an end to it, I mean, obviously, but how long is that day going to take to arrive? Yeah, me neither. I mean, I think at the very worst, like maybe you're looking 4 days? Really not that much time. But at the same time, if there's a demon on the loose, 4 days is everything. Even an hour could be potentially everything that's needed to, you know, make everything end. And the search for the demon itself is the most time-consuming part, but I do not believe even that will be long. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Oh god, what is it? I smiled as gently as possible at Riku to reassure him. Even so, Riku remained silent. He kept taking an invisible teacup and setting... invisible teacup? Was he just like doing that? And setting it down to ease his nerves, and kept sighing as he considered my words. I'm assuming he's just like doing that with his hands. Yeah, this is a complete reversal of the old days. Interesting. Yeah, I used to be the one who was quiet all the time. He could probably get mad if I said that though. Yeah, fair enough. Even so, I believed I more than understood how he felt, even if he didn't put it into it. Oh my god, yeah, seriously. Yeah. Crackle. The mountain of the firewood in the hearth fell apart and the fire spread to the ash below. Oh. Oh, right. Oh. Yeah, fair enough, you know. Make the most of the time they have together. Definitely talk about stuff as well. Very serious stuff. This just creates so many problems though. I mean, I really do wonder how this is actually going to be dealt with, because the thing is, this is just one of the problems that can't be dealt with. I mean, she is going to have these horns. I mean, they are... I mean, what's their names? Rika and Shino, they could potentially mitigate the effects so that they're a little bit better, but they're not going to make them completely disappear. And I'm just really scared what's actually going to happen with Orca as well. And could you imagine if she actually grows up to be one of the people of the village, you know, one of the people that doesn't accept Hanyu? God.
Hanyu.
Hanyu? Huh? After a brief silence between the two of us, Rika suddenly broke the silence first. Oh, yeah, fair enough that there's a silence, yeah.
約束してください。
Please promise me.
必ず。
Yeah! Oh my god, I hope she does. I mean, of course she will, but at the same time, what if she doesn't? Ah, god, that is a possibility that I really would not like to consider, that you're sure to come back. I was about to say I'd be fine without really thinking it, but swallowed my words when I saw the uncharacteristically serious gaze in his eyes. Oh, yeah. Rika sidled up to me and firmly took my hand.
あなたには、いえ、今のあなたには帰る場所があります。
Yeah. You, now the person you've become, has a home to
そ
return
れ
to.
だけは絶
Yeah,
対
I
に
couldn't agree more. Yeah.
どんなことがあっても忘れないで
Yeah,
ください。
good one. Good. No matter what happens, please do not forget that under any circumstances, if nothing else.
リク
Rika.
前々から気になっていたことで
It's
す。
worried me for a long time
時
now.
々あなたはひどく儚い表情で遠い目をすることがある。
You get this rather fickle look on your face and stare off into the distance from time to time.
まるで全てのことに達観、いや
Oh.
定感するように
Oh, yeah.
冷めた目を。
With cold eyes, as if you're ever looking at everything philosophically. No, with resignation. Oh, interesting.
そう
Is that
Desu ka?
right?
そんなこと
It's not... For a moment, I was about to deny Rika's concerns, but
へえ
yes.
そうかも
Perhaps you were
知り
right.
ませんね
Yeah, I suppose he's just seen how serious the situation is. Oh, yeah. I smiled bitterly in self-deprecation when I found an epiphany in the corner of my mind.
この地にたどり着いてあなたと出会うまで
Oh,
自分
interesting.
の死のこと
Yeah.
ばかり考えていた
Yeah,
ような
until I
気が
came
し
to
ま
this
す
land and met you, I felt all I ever thought about was my death. That is actually fair enough. I mean, her role, death would be just such an important part and such an important thing to avoid as well.
どんな死に方をするんだろうと
God, isn't he? How exactly would I die? Yeah, that's actually really understandable. I mean, that is a really big threat. Yeah, I visited a lot of places over a long period of time. As I searched for many brethren and griffies, I found myself in many life and death hunts. I unconsciously began to wonder what sort of death would eventually claim me. Yeah, that's actually understandable. I mean, I really wonder. I mean, obviously we know that she hasn't died, but like still. I really wonder which deaths she was actually
Rika.
thinking of, because I suppose you could have the Griffey's deaths, any death within the Griffeys, maybe you could have deaths of, I don't know, natural causes, like blood loss, but at the same time, Griffeys are, what's their names? Deans are a lot stronger than humans in their sort of bodily structure, so don't really think that's going to be too likely, but still, she could die of natural causes. It's not likely, but it could happen. Riku.
この地のあなたたちは年を経るうちに肉体は老い精神は成熟してやがて死ぬのが自然だと思います
I believe it's natural for, in this world, for your kind's bodies to age as you grow old, mature mentally, and ultimately die.
ええ、
Yes, what
そ
of
れ
it?
が
Yeah, what
で
of
も
it?
私たちはその逆なのです
But it's the other way around for
肉
us.
体は変わらない代わりに精神は逆行してゆく。
In exchange for our bodies never aging, our minds retrogress. Wait, it's retrogress like get worse, or revert to a past state. Oh, go back to an earlier state, typically a worse one. Jesus Christ, what the fuck actually happens with really really old years then? Jesus, could you imagine like a really old year being in the mind of a child? Our kind, who were known as high-order molecular life forms, did not physically age. This is because our lives are preserved, not through cellular metabolism, but by the mutual interlocking and reconstitution of molecules. Oh. Interesting. On the other hand, our minds and thoughts grew simplified as a backlash to this optimization process. Oh, right. Interesting. It was what we called retrogression, though it may be more accurate to call it, yeah, infantilization. Yeah. In accordance with that, orders sent the body systems necessary for keeping us alive start getting simplified or omitted, and as a result, our molecular bonds grow fragile and eventually collapse. God. This state is referred to as a free body, but in this land it's probably easier to understand by calling it a ghost. This is a state where we lose the ability to shift from our astral bodies to our physical bodies. Oh yeah, fair enough. Interesting. I mean, we all get moments like these, you know, you're just always contemplating what the worst case scenario of, for example, any situation, honestly, could be. That's actually really interesting. So this is basically saying it's preserved by molecules not only overlapping with each other and being preserved as a result of that. Don't really get how that's... Wait, I'm going to search that up again because I want to... Oh, having parts that overlap and fit together. Right, and reconstitution is basically rebuilding. Right. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I suppose the thoughts would actually go simplified because I suppose so much of the sort of energy that the body actually has is sort of, I don't know, just aimed on actually rebuilding and repairing and just preventing the body from ever sort of deteriorating, really. That's interesting. So I'm assuming like the more the body naturally grows older, the more energy that's actually required to like make it into a state that would actually be livable in. So as a result, like the more thought that would actually be taken up by that. I'd assume that's probably like why that happens. I don't know. I have no idea. That's just my sort of brainless, clueless, stupid theory. That's actually really interesting. I really wonder how she's actually lived from, you know, the time we see her. Because it really must have not been that much time if she can actually survive from here and obviously not have a really, really regressed mind. Once that happens, we become invisible to life forms and those who possess physical bodies, who lose their ability to see, speak, and touch us. God, yeah. And then we drift forever in some space, maintaining our primitive consciousness. What? You've got to be kidding me. They don't die. What? Oh my god. However, according to what you all told me, there were some rare exceptions when it comes to where it is possible to attempt to share abilities and memories by sympathizing with the life form they were using as a medium. But unfortunately, there's nobody to confirm that with, so it's impossible to know. Oh, right. Please stop. Huh?
そんな話聞きたくないです。
Oh, yeah, fair. I mean, their life has just started. Does he really, really want to hear about stuff like that? Yeah, fair enough.
死は確かに私にも訪れること。
Yeah. Death will come for me too someday. Make no mistake. But you will live. Yeah, yeah, definitely,
どんなもの
yeah.
かもまだわからない羽生の死なんて。
Oh, God, no, fair enough.
考えたくもありません。
Oh, God, that must be... Yeah, I don't want to think about what sort of death will be waiting for you. That must be so hard. I mean,
いえ、そうじゃないん
No,
です
you have a wrong,
リク。
I apologize for my insufficient explanation as I continued.
死は生あるものに等しく訪れるもので、
Yeah,
その関係
yeah,
は
yeah,
表裏
definitely,
一
yeah.
体。
Death comes for all living things. They are two sides of the same
でも
coin.
私は片側だけを見すぎたせいで、その裏側にある
Oh.
尊さを忘れてしまっていた。
But because I've seen too much of one side of that coin, I've forgotten how scared the other side was. So maybe, I suppose, if this whole sympathizing theory was true, that's probably why Hanyu has actually been able to maintain her consciousness, just, you know, and, I don't really know, though. I was thinking maybe, like, for example, she could have definitely created and shared memories with Rika, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know, she hasn't really shared abilities. I don't know, maybe you could say she's gave Rika skills, but Rika hasn't really, I don't know, maybe Rika's given her skills, but it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I love living with Rika, just how delightful it is to live with someone else. That is why I came to see the weight of death in a new light, and in exchange discover what a virtue life is. Yeah, that was why I wanted to protect it. Well, I didn't want to lose it. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. One could say that was how I, who had been conscious of myself up until then, had discovered my heart. Yeah, interesting, fair enough. That was what I wanted to convey. Hanyu.
だから、
Oh,
帰ってきます。
nice one. So I swear I will be back.
あなたが
Because you are my home. Oh, brilliant. With those words, I took off a necklace I had been wearing and hung it around Dika's neck. Oh, interesting. A bright and transparent crystal hung from a cord not of this world, containing faint light within. Oh,
これは
what is this?
もしも留守中に何かがあったら、
Oh, shit. So it's actually going to light up, I'm assuming. If anything happens while
こ
I'm
れで
gone.
あなたの声が私に届きます。
Oh, that's actually really interesting. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of, you know, in Psychology. Psychology was... It could potentially all be a dream, so I don't really know if this is an accurate example, but I suppose the thing that could actually communicate between dimensions, you know. Your voice can reach me through this.
きっとすぐにでも戻ってみせます。
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be back soon, but please use this in emergency. God, yeah, fair enough. I just really wonder... I just really wonder what he would actually be able to do. I suppose if it was an emergency situation, then at least they'd be able to say their final goodbyes to each other before, you know, the end. Though I said that, there was a high probability of an emergency happening to me. Oh god! Oh my god, could you imagine that? Jesus, that would be awful. Perhaps this crystal would become a memento of me. Stop, don't think about any of that right now. Yeah, fair enough. It is just really interesting just how easy it is to think about this. I mean, death is one of the most important sort of things you need to avoid. I mean, it's impossible not to think about it, but at the same time, yeah, this is it. This is my final mission as a Jedi. So I swear I'll come back to Riku and Orca. Riku.
何ですか?
What is it, huh? Oh shit! Oh, I finally couldn't hold myself back. Oh god, yeah, fair enough, yeah. I ran my arms around Riku's shoulders, drew him close, and buried my face in his chest. Riku froze up in surprise for a moment, but it wasn't long before he gently embraced me. Yeah. Oh, that's actually really sweet, I suppose.
Hanyu.
Hanyu.
冷たいと思わないで。
Don't think of me as cold.
私だって。
Even I. Oh my god, yeah. Yes, I know.
分かっています。だから。
Yeah, that's why I will wait for you. Yeah, good for
い
real.
つまでも。
Forever if I have to. Oh. Let's just hope it's not going to come to that, and then. Oh yeah, I stayed in Nika's arms until dawn, feeling his warmth the whole time. God. Yeah. What the fuck? I do not like this music. No. A vast number of silent husks littered the earth. A smell like rusted iron enshrouded the air. Jesus, thick cloudy liquids melted with the dirt to become mud, and even more juices from the bodies accumulated to form rivers. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The moonlight illuminated the remains of pure pandemonium. What is pure pandemonium? Oh. Wild and noisy discomfort. Right. Yeah. It was a sight so merciless and gruesome that it was enough to make hell seem like paradise in comparison. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Where is this? Legs as thick as logs, stomped with earth rumbling ground. Jesus. Oh god. Across the... Oh my god. Across the gut spewing from the stomachs that have been split like pomegranate and bursting open with the blooming of red flower. Jesus. There was a ceaseless wet sound like a gushing fountain. Just trying to imagine this. Ugh. Oh god. Holy. The leader. What? It was the sound of fresh blood spouting from the neck of what had been the leader, kneeling motionless next to it. There was nothing above it though. As it had been torn off! and the faint piece of white that poked out from the stump stood as it was dyed a dull, dark red. Jesus. Oh my god, this guy's a thief. Holy fuck. Jesus, I mean... God, I don't even want to imagine how scary that must be. Holy fuck, these people... Well, these Griffys, they are just merciless, I mean. Their only instinct is to kill. This is just so bad, though. It's just so hopeless. How the hell are they going to get out of this problem? Even if they fight the Griffys, they're going to evolve. They're going to get more powerful. There is no way that it's going to stop. With no chance of escape, yet having lost the will to fight back, they shuddered at the presence of death approaching them and shivered as they shot looks pleading for mercy. You really think that's going to work? Fools. Jesus. Oh, interesting. A group of night bandits posing as demons had attacked and killed the villagers, with the villagers having been completely evacuated. They had planned to raid the empty village and steal valuable. Jesus Christ, that's horrible. However, what they found waiting, what they found waiting for them there was a real demon. Yeah, fair. Those ruffians were regretting and repenting for their actions over and over in the face of those reparations far too cruel for merely reaping what they sowed. But the humans of this land didn't have the power to turn back time, so all they could do was despair of the reality before them and loathe the majestic God who had established his capital. Yeah, of course they would think like that, yeah. Oh no. Oh god. I mean, these people are horrible, but at the same time, they do not deserve a death this brutal. Nobody does. Nobody even deserves death. I mean, some do, but like, so little people do. Yeah, you just really see, like, I can't imagine how awful that must be for the thief, though. Like, seeing his friend not only get murdered, but murdered in the most disgusting way I think you could ever do. These people probably haven't even seen the insides of human bodies as well. Oh my god, I can't believe they've killed villagers though. Jesus Christ. That's horrible. I mean, at the same time, I didn't actually realise that they killed the villagers. I forgot about that detail. I thought they were just, you know, out with the aim of robbing the village. But yeah, god. The men, their teeth chattering out of sync, tried their best to scramble to their feet and get away as far from the monster as possible, even though their water stand was shattered. Oh god, but they don't know. They don't know. They can run a lot faster than humans ever can. They desperately looked around them for a help and a escape route, but their comrades had all been reduced to chunks of meat. Jesus Christ. And the roads were dead ends of abandoned houses and waterways. Oh no. Oh shit. The demon opened his red mouth as it bared its fangs, then swung down his arm on the man that left with a roar. Holy fuck. Oh god. There was a dull thud and a faint scream, followed by the man with a massive gash right gaping from his neck to the side. Oh, Jesus! Blood splattered all over the man on the right, and he let out a half-crazed scream the moment he saw the red painting his body. Oh my god, yeah! Oh god, I mean, it's hopeless, it really is. Oh god, but a second later his face was grotesquely distorted, and his head soared through the air before crashing onto the ground. He has probably been punched very, very hard. Jesus. God. Yeah, the monster's throat echoed with an ominous breath akin to a growl. Yeah, it really, really does sound like a growl. I couldn't agree more. The area was completely silent. Not even the insects were singing. The insects have probably all fucking died. Only this demon wriggled in that hole. Oh god, that sound. I seriously cannot imagine hearing that. Yeah, there's no good that comes out of the sound. It's just evil. Yeah, that's actually a really good analogy, yeah. A roar that seemed to tear the air apart with all its force rang out, and the birds that were resting in the trees nearby fell to the ground, too frozen with unprecedented fear to fly away. Jesus, yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, the demon cruelly crushed them, taking step after step as the sensation of further blood and corpse made its heart shake. Oh, it could hear them. The terrified screams of humans. Voices calling for salvation, for forgiveness, praying to a god that wasn't even here. Unfortunately for it, the residents had already evacuated in fear of the bandits, leaving no more prey behind. That's actually quite good, but even... What fresh and juicy... Oh no! Oh, you have got to be kidding me. No fucking... This could mean the end of the village. I'm not even joking. However, fresh and juicy humans. Jesus. Well, it's not something I should probably be saying out loud, but like, okay. We're huddled in fear in the settlement down the road, waiting for the nightmare to continue. Yeah, it is a nightmare. What fools. They're trying to hide. They don't even know about this. Even if they hide, we can tell where they are by perceiving... What? You've got to be fucking kidding me. That's insane. They can tell where humans are by just... like... I don't know, perceiving their presence. That's insane. God, that really just shows how deadly they are. That really shows how little hope there is. Fucking hell, we weren't generous, not malicious enough to show tomorrow to those cowards who shivered in fear and hold themselves up without trying to carve their own paths. They know that they're going to die. These things are so much stronger than they can ever be. god, no, but the only thing is, heart shaking would normally be a really, really bad thing, I'd assume. But maybe it could be really, really adrenaline filled, you know, just getting the thrill of the hunt, I suppose. Oh god. Oh wait, I actually misread this. So, they can tell what they're thinking just by sort of analysing their presences. That's insane. Oh god. That's right, that's the difference between the hunters and the hunted. It was just a privilege permitted to us, strong against the chosen weak. Jesus. Yeah, it's just so interesting here that these people, these Griffiths, they do not know any value of human life. They really don't. How can you think this? In contrast, these residents are miserable, pathetic little creatures, crawling on the ground with tears in their eyes, begging for the forgiveness while waiting for the disaster to pass by. How could you even? These people are brave. They're braver than you. Jesus. Tearing apart weaklings like those was no longer a hunt, but a one-sided slaughter. Yeah, exactly. But at least they were used for quenching our thirst. You've got to be kidding me. So they actually... This is even... Okay, I always thought they were just doing it because they were completely mad, but do they actually have to do it? Because they require blood to survive. And we waited for the time when we pray, worthy of the title game arrived. One whom we could trade wits and all of our might with. What? For the appearance, they who would spark the flame, flight in us and make us tremble with the joy of awakening our instinct. Oh God! Who the hell would kill? Who would basically make an order for the Griffiths to, well, basically allow the Griffiths to kill the entirety of the village? No way! I've been waiting and hoping for that moment for a very long time. You really think so? I really hope that Hanya just comes right now and strikes it back on the back of the neck. And this is the time where I could sever these abominable chains and take my fate into my own hands. They're close! I felt a presence. Oh no. It seems the bait had survived their purpose well, even if they were fools. They're not fools! Jesus Christ. It's just sad. But at the same time, this is all really... It's just brutally true. It really is. I really wonder what they would actually have to do with the whole leader of the gang, I suppose, that's actually hiding over there. Well, I say gang as a figure of speech, not a literal gang, but like, you know, group of people. Yeah, I really wonder who the leader's actually going to be. Oh god. I really don't feel that I'm thinking very good names. I'm thinking Riku, Shino. Oh no, this could be horrible. Oh god. I heard a metallic hum.
やはりか。
Oh! Oh, thank God! Holy fuck, that is lucky, just as I
血
thought.
は争えぬものだ
You。cannot fight blood, huh? Oh, yeah. I heard a clear voice as cold as ice behind me. The moment I turned around, she threw off her cloak and drew her sword, its tip gleaming as she pointed it at me. Brilliant. Wow. Well, that's actually really quite an image. God, the wind howled amidst the dance of flaxen hair, the hood covering her head was blown off by the breeze. Oh yeah. Oh god, this could be really fucking bad if the villagers actually see her, but at the same time maybe they could realise that she's the one that, you know, is saving them from the demons. Amidst the dance of flaxen hair, the hood covering her head was blown up by the breeze, clearly revealing two horns faintly shining in the moonlight. Yeah. And her red eyes that shone brightly even in the darkness cut through the night with a sharpness that clearly surpassed humans. That's actually interesting. Yeah, wow. So you are here, brethren? No. No, you are our natural enemy. The fugitives, those who had inherited the blood and soul of the Dune, who existed to hunt the Griffins and teach them to death. Teach them death? Oh, I thought it said teach them to death. God, that was actually really kind of confusing. But yeah, so this is going to be a really, really heated fight, of course. And my most formidable rival. Oh, wait, is this the captain? The chief, even? Oh, no. Oh, fucking hell. God, I did not realise how fucking ugly they were. I knew that they were different from humans, but like, Jesus Christ, I didn't realise they were this different. God. I think if I saw that body, I mean, obviously, the sort of colours are very, very exaggerated. It is not something that is literally completely red, as if you are genuinely in hell, but, no. You would know that you are dead if you see something like that. Oh my god. The area was surrounded by fire, perhaps ignited by the flames of bandits' torches. The scorching heat blowing through the air, caressed my cheeks and blew my hair. Oh my god. God, I really hope that fire doesn't spread. I know it was extremely likely that the couple wasn't a demon. Yeah, because of their strong presence, demonified Yin detect nearby brethren and make of their appearance known. Oh, alright. Since even abusers such as I hadn't sensed anybody, I was sure that it had been the work of some miscreants, not of this region, who had made use of the curse's name. Yeah, interesting. At least she does have her sword though. If she didn't, oh my god, I don't even want to imagine how bad this would be. Even so, I let them run free to use them as bait. Oh my god. I mean, I get that they're thieves and everything, but still, you're taking... I mean, yeah... I mean, you can't really justify it, but like, still, Jesus. For the modified Griffins to be lured by their moderate hostility and bloodlust, yeah, that's actually fair enough. I mean, I do wonder how she's actually going to make this lure happen, because even though she's got him in a really, really good position, yeah, it doesn't mean that they're not in a very deadly place at the moment. When that happened, the prey within, with blackened hearts, will be overwhelmed by the sheer difference in power, be slayed when the souls were painted white with fear and powerlessness, and their guts lovingly eaten. Lovingly, what the fuck? Yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh god, there was no profound reason to it. The logical answer was that it was merely to make themselves know. Yeah, interesting. Oh god, my thing's really up. They kept seeking indiscriminate massacre to say the shallow desires of theirs. Continued living off bloodshed and tragedy. Yeah, easily. Yeah. Which made the band of foolish bandits the perfect bait for demons. Yeah, that's actually fair enough. Yeah, I suppose like this says they really, really have fear. They have a lot of I suppose bad emotions, and especially because they have done really, really bad things in their life. They're also going to have that sort of element of, you know, regret. that not many normal people would have. And there was one more thing. The reason they were trying so hard to make themselves known was because they saw a battle with us Putas. What? Griffins bear hostility towards Putas from the moment their instincts awaken. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Not due to any any self-defense instincts or hatred of their own kind, but because they simply want to fight. Jesus. Just like how I once pondered my own death, they too sought to discover the nature of death. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, definitely. And if anything, they want to cause it. What they want isn't prey who will go down without a fight, but an opponent with which they can battle to the death. Yeah, these people. These Griffies, they are bloodlust. They're just filled with bloodlust, you know. They will always have desire to kill. Yeah, and I suppose they want to get the most out of it as well. In other words, our relationship isn't that of hunter and hunted. We are beings created by a bloody casualty. Yeah, definitely. Where we are drawn to each other in search of our own reason for existing. It's actually really interesting, that. I mean, I don't disagree. It truly was extremely revolting. However, I can sense an impulse buried deep within me, trembling with joy. That's actually fair enough. I suppose just her finally being able to, you know, have the opportunity to kill a creature that threatens the life of every single villager as detestable as this. Put another way, it was the stirring of the hunter blood sleeping in my instincts, greedily seething in search of prey. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I guess I can't fight blood either, huh? I mean, I don't really know if it could be blood. It could also be just, you know, the thrill of the fight, really, just the excitement she has. I don't know, and the adrenaline, I suppose. I don't know. Would they even have adrenaline though, because they aren't strictly human? Maybe they have different hormones for, you know, intense situations like that. Yeah, that's actually really interesting though. So if they have loads of prey that will go down without a fight, then maybe they're just gonna, you know, they're just gonna think of it as slaughter. They're not gonna do it just because of how, I suppose, how boring they do it, how boring they find it. I mean, this is just satisfaction. God, I just don't ever understand how you could get satisfaction of killing. But at the same time, this is their only instinct, so yeah. Right, just like them, we Putas have also inherited Hunter's blood. Oh, interesting. Yeah, nobody could stop me from imagining that pleasure. And I had no intention of stopping here and now anyway. Yeah, definitely, because if she does, then basically the entire village is going to die. That can never happen. Oh, yeah. A roar echoed out, truly a beast. I think if you couldn't tell that from its face, then, yeah. Oh, yeah, fair enough, yeah. When I saw this utterly despicable creature, my reasoning and lenience as a human fizzed out without a trace, and at the same time, the urge to kill rapidly swelled within me. Yeah, that's actually really fair enough. I mean, 3 whole years. Interesting, you're the first one to remain in hiding until just before the marker wore off. Oh, I took a step forward. I watched the monster's actions carefully without letting my guard down a second, while slowly but surely closing the gap within my tiptoes. The faint moonlight illuminated the ugly, hairy muscles all over its arms and legs, as well as its sharp fangs and claws. Oh God. Fucking hell. It looked down at me with wide eyes burning like crimson flames as it spewed lukewarm breath from its mouth. Split all the way to his ears. God, I couldn't imagine what would actually happen if the, you know, the marker actually Didn't know why. However, it had no horns. What? That was the feature of a demonified Griffiths.
皮肉だな。
How ironic. Yeah. God, because I had horns that not even these monsters possessed. I was called a demon, not even allowed to live as a human. Yeah, that's actually really quite surprising. I mean, obviously the Griffiths did originally possess horns, but now they've just evolved. Yeah, and Griffiths use these horns as a sign to bare their fangs and attack me. Oh God. In other words, yeah, we were both demons with opposing intentions. She is not a demon, no way. Even so, I would lament no longer. I've managed to finish this fast right here and now. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, I so hope she can. Yeah, she has so much to lose. Yeah, if she doesn't do this, she must. I will bring all of this to an end now for the people waiting for me and for my future with him. Oh!
私を見ろ、グリフィス。
Look at me, Griffiths. A moment later, two pairs of eyes shining scarlet like rubies in the darkness, belonging to the demon who stood twice my height. Twice her height! Jesus Christ, glaring down at me. The sky and the ground were inverted in this... what? Were inverted in this monster's eyes. It panted madly. Oh, fuck. Oh, nice. The moment the demon gasped in fear and faltered, I kicked it to the earth and lunged right towards its chest. Hang on a second, why is it that the arms are... sorry, the eyes are inverted? That's actually really interesting. I really wonder why the whole, you know, sky and earth that he's standing on is actually inverted. I just really wonder. Maybe it's the fear of Hanya, or maybe it's something like... I don't really know what it could be. Maybe it's just Hanya sort of disorientating him. Something like that. Oh, fuck! The demon swung its thick arms down at me half a moment later. Oh God, I kept charging despite that and raised my sword the moment he invaded my space and leapt forward with one big step and swung with him with the force of that momentum. This sounds positive. Oh, nice one. Nice. What? Oh, yeah, nice. Shh. The demon's steel-like claws tore my right sleeve, but I dodged in the nick of time, sliced forward and dug the tip of my sword into his side. Brilliant. Then I jumped off the back of the demon's hand, buried in the ground, as I sliced him from hip to shoulder without a slight hesitation. Jesus Christ. Oh, that is brilliant. She's really getting on there. She's doing well. Fucking hell. Nice one. Oh, nice. Oh, this is so good. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant. Blood spattered, and the demon staggered back while letting out an agonized howl. Yeah, I tore off my right sleeve as I caught my breath, waiting for the right moment to swiftly jump him back. Then I looked at the demon. A deep, straight cut was carved down its chest, gushing with blood. Oh, she may have finished. Oh. What? No fucking way. However, the demon suddenly roared as if shaking off something, and grotesquely coloured flesh instantly started rising like bubbles from its wound. The blood then stopped and the wound was sealed up in a twisted way. What? So
再生機能もありか
you can regenerate, huh?
完全に麻痺症状だな
We've already reached terminal symptoms. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I think that's out of the question. Holy shit, that is a threat. Yeah, I'm actually really quite surprised about him actually being able to regenerate. So, yeah, I really wonder. I suppose you'd have to go for the weakest part. You probably have to go for the neck. That's probably going to be the part that, if faulty, is going to kill you the fastest. Or maybe even the brain. No, the brain's easily the weakest part. But it's harder to get to than the neck, obviously. Oh god, that must be so disgusting though. Holy fuck. That's actually really quite interesting, yeah. Yeah, you really just see that compassion. She would have killed the Griffies. He was the Griffies. Who the fuck cares? That was her mindset beforehand, but yeah, definitely, yeah. There was no other way but to completely erase his existence. Listen, my brethren, you really think he's gonna listen? I mentally apologised to Deku as I tore off my remaining left sleeve in one go and threw it away. Then I moved my left foot forward and stood with my sword at the ready as I quietly focused my mind on a single point. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah. Get all of the mass that could potentially be on your arm off. A descendant of those who abandoned their homeland, broke the horns that symbolised our race, and sought to live in a new land. You've committed no sin and I possess no right to punish you. Interesting, so I really wonder if she's maybe going to sort of try and... Oh yeah, nice one. Yeah.
愚かしくも浅ましい行為なり
However, to break the laws of the elders and infringe on the principles of this land is a foolish and shallow act that spits on the pride of my race and the feelings of our brethren in this land. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah. But at the same time, you really think this is going to change? And then... Oh no. Oh, interesting. I slowly pointed my lighter left arm at the demon, pulled back my right elbow like I were drawing a bow, and held my sword at level. Yeah, nice. I place the sword's bare tip on my left palm. Oh god. Next, I ran the gleaming sword across my upper arm, gushing with blood from the flesh wound as it speckled my sword in crimson. Why does she do this? Oh yeah! It was the true Galkia pose, the twin earth pose. Yeah, interesting. So that's what the name of this pose actually is. A refined one-hit kill thrust technique used to compensate for the disparity in physical strength and a stamina against a Demonified Griffiths, which could deal with fatal blows, even when weakened. Jesus Christ. That's actually really interesting. I wonder how it would actually do this, because just from that last, like, you know, clause, it just sounds impossible. But this. The new ore is normally a single-edged sword, but it changes shape when you cast the incantation. A balancing blade thrust out from the left and right to cut through the body's internal tissue. Oh, interesting. So, I suppose you could make like a really powerful throw, and then you could just switch how the sword is actually mid flight, and then I assume the sword has both sides. It could do 2 times the damage you normally would, but at the same time that's so risky. What if the demon gets your sword? I mean, to be fair, they probably don't know how to use the sword, but still. Thus, with just a single stab, it severs the heart's 4 blood vessels. Oh, and sends Putus's blood into their vitals, which is a lethal position to Griffiths, destroying their body from the inside out. Oh, right. Oh, brilliant. That's actually really quite good. She needs to get this right. Holy fuck. So no matter how short they are, if this happens, then yeah, it will actually be possible for it to for her to win. I have slain many of my race with this technique. Yeah, that's actually fair enough, yeah. I'll ask you once. Oh, do you choose future, present, or the inauspicious past? I need to find out what inauspicious means, just... One that you can't look back on? Oh, not conducted to success. I thought something so sad that you could never look back on it or something like that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a demon. You really think you're going to get any response of meaning whatsoever out of it? The demon roared and started charging me in lieu of an answer. Oh, yeah. They picked the future, but... yeah, I kind of get the impression that the future is no longer going to, like, exist. And then die. Oh, nice one. There'll be no future for you. I lowered my hips at the same time, as if lying in wait. Then, using the open gap between the two of his left fingers as my target, I located his heart and organs and filled my right hand with strength. The demon closed the gap between us with an earth-shattering tremor, raising his gleaming claws. Oh, fuck! So she needs to do this quickly, otherwise, yeah, she's obviously going to be killed by those claws. The air shook and even time froze from his overwhelming bloodlust and destructive impulses. Jesus. But on the other hand, right, I cleared and honed my mind, felt my enemy's blood and mine converging on a single point, and saw it clearly. This thrust were putting an end to it all. I took a breath in and out, the moment my attention left with my breath. I put all my strength into the tip of my sword and thrust right at the demon's vital. What? Oh no, what? What? No! You can't hesitate now, what the fuck? Just then I hesitated. My thrust went... oh, shit. Shit. My thrust went... off course and missed the target. Merely slicing with the... oh my god, this is bad. No, because the thing is about Putus's blood gets into a Griffiths, boom, death. The other way around also applies, I'd assume. That was my strongest and sole technique that I've never missed with once. And yet she is now. Oh god. Yeah, definitely. The price of missing was leaving myself wide open. Oh no. Fuck, What is she gonna do? The demon's slightly delayed strike hit true, and I was not with a short distance away. Oh no. Oh my god. She's lost her sword. Fuck. Maybe it's not the end, I don't really know. God, that really is just quite surprising that she's missed this, you know, strongest technique. But, yeah, I suppose that's just because of the lack of practice she's done. The amount she's sort of been accustomed to human life, and, yeah. Oh! Oh no. Fuck. How is she gonna get away from this? I mean... Oh no, I could finally guess I held my side and stood up. Since it was his arm, not claw, that hit me, I'd avoided bleeding. Oh, that's actually really quite good, but still, yeah, but I'd still nearly passed out from the splitting pain that would grit my teeth to endure it. Yeah, no. That sort of pain no longer mattered. Yeah, it doesn't. The lives of people in the village matters. Oh, no, you can't give up now. No, but at the same time, what is this demon has her sword? I looked in my head. I looked at the demon's chest while praying that I was mistaken about what I glimpsed for an instant. Only a mere instant. It can't be. The clouds parted with that moment, illuminating the area with moonlight, and then... What? Why? Oh no, as I saw it clearly with my eyes adjusted to the light. Yeah, just the sight of your enemy. Even after doing your signature technique, the enemy's still there. Oh god. Riku. That's... What? No! That's the necklace I gave Riku when I left. No. Oh my god. No. It didn't take much thought to picture what had happened. Please just tell me he's... Somehow, some weird event that has happened where he's lost it when he's running. Oh my god, don't tell me. Don't tell me it's the other one. No. I will not believe it until I see it with my eyes. I will deny it as much as possible. If he picked up from somewhere that the true identity of the fabled demon was actually somebody passing bandits. Oh god. Oh. No. Yeah! He allowed it to go collect evidence of that to prove my innocence. But he failed and they attacked him to silence him. Then what if at the time, in order to survive, in order to fight, he'd awakened to his demonified instincts that lay dormant in the people of this land. Oh my god. That would be... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even want to imagine that. Oh my god. Yeah, my teeth chattered and my vision narrowed as if it were growing distant. It couldn't be this had to be a nightmare. Oh god, that's the worst thing, it's not. Oh my god, what about her kid as well? I admit that was when Nika and I met and we were first attracted to each other. I suspected the possibility. Oh god. Oh my god. Could you imagine if this demon... Okay, I was always assuming that this demon was actually... has maybe killed Riku and has obviously stolen his necklace, but... Oh my god, if this is Riku... Holy shit. Oh my god. That would be... That would just be horrible. That would just be too cruel. Seriously. That the reason we could be so open with each other might have something to do with my preference factor. That was why I had him take the medicine so often that it even made him suspicious and checked his blood each time. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, fair enough, yeah. Yeah. The result was always negative. Oh my god, no! So they've always stopped. So they've stopped it as a result. Or it's true that as a resident of this land, he may have possessed something latent or similar to the Griffey's factor, but it wasn't enough to make him go berserk to mutate. Besides, I spent so much time with him, yet I noticed absolutely nothing. Yeah. I never felt that, not even during the countless times we slept in our bedroom. Not once! And as a result, I was relieved and didn't consider him a target I needed to keep my eye on, so why? Oh my god. No! Oh no! The demon took advantage of my confusion to instantly close the gap and attack. Then he swung his arm with all his might and thrust at me with his tearing claws. Oh shit. Oh my god, man. I instinctively raised my sword and managed to parry the blow in just the nick of time. Okay, good. It's really, really good that she hasn't lost her sword, but like, oh my god, man. Oh, ow. But that parry left me off guard for a second, giving the demon time to roundhouse kick me in the side. I can't believe this is her husband. I hope it isn't, man. I hope there's just some ounce of hope. Thanks to our different physique working in his favour, I violently slammed into the ground and rolled across it. I desperately got up, but the shock of that head-on attack still lingered, and I immediately fell limply to my knees. What's more, I dropped my sword when I got blown away, and now the demon had... No! How the hell is she going to get out of this? I instinctively gasped from the danger of the situation, but I never took my eyes off the demon, catching my breath to match its every move. Yeah, fair. He seemed confident in his victory now that he'd taken my only weapon, but on the other hand, carrying an unfamiliar object only hindered his own movement. Interesting, so what is she going to try and do? Oh my god. I suddenly noticed an odd sensation on top of my tongue. What I thought was some gravel I'd gotten into my mouth when I rolled across the ground was actually my tooth. Oh my god. Finally realised I was bleeding from the mouth. Shit, that is bad. A fishy stench rose from inside my throat. That sensation slowly but surely calmed my Why is that calming her instincts? Don't panic. Don't be afraid. Yeah, but at the same time, if that's making her think that, yeah, good. If you keep your mind calm, the tide of battle will flow in your favour. Yeah. At the moment, I suddenly remembered those words from... Oh! Someone from my homeland had told me. Here he comes! Oh no. Holy shit, man. Demon help. Oh, shit. What? I stared straight down at it at its uneven trajectory and caught the blade between my palms the moment it was a hair's breadth away from my forehead. Okay, ow. That must have really fucking hurt. But at the same time, at least she's, Jesus, I can't imagine how much strength she must have. But at the same time, that is so good, though. She's not dead. God, that must hurt. That must hurt. Oh, no. That must stop that the demon filled the sword with more strength. Shit, every time the tip of the blade slid down my palms and pierced my skin, blood from the wound trickling down the sword. Ooh, I wonder if that could potentially be something good. I mean, you know, Griffey's holding a sword with Pewter's blood on it. And the past... Oh no, the blood passed through the sword's guard. It oozed out from the handle and stained the demon's hands, burning him. Oh, okay, at least it's burning him. Good. Jesus. She was so close to fucking dying, oh my god. This is her time to get back on the field, the battlefield. Get that fucking demon killed when his hands are burning and he's in pain. Oh my god, but the only thing is this is going to be... If this is actually Riku... Oh, Jesus. I don't even want to imagine what she's going to feel when she kills him. God... She's so courageous to keep going. She really knows how to prioritise her life over what's happening in it, I suppose. What's happening in her life. Sounds like a bloody car sound, you know, whenever a car's skidding. A disgusting stench emanated like an acid searing flesh. Well, I'm lucky I've never smelt that before. And white steam blew from the demon's hands. Oh! He immediately let go of the unexpected pain, and I seized the chance to, Oh, nice! Oh, I seized the chance to back off and spit the tooth in my mouth right at the demon's eye. Interesting, I wonder why. Oh, shit. No, but the only thing is that could potentially be really good. You could have so many things of the Pewters that were actually going in, especially blood, by the way, going into the eye. That could potentially blind the demon. Yeah, brilliant play. The surprise attack hit him right in the eye, causing him to partially rotate the sword from the recoil, allowing me the opportunity to grab the handle. Nice. And then I flushed his blade using the recoil from my twisted upper half and sliced through his breastplate with a reverse shoulder slash. Nice. Oh, the demon screamed loud enough to tear its throat apart, held its wound and backed off. Good. Now, the only thing is it's not dead. That could potentially be really quite bad, but yeah, nice. As the sword had Pewter's blood on it, steam rose from the wound as it burned. Then chunks of flesh rotted away and fell to the ground with a charred stench. Oh. I just want to get an idea of what she's doing. Or I just get surgery related things. Abandoned and caught my breath as the demon glared at me with hatred. Oh, yeah, my whole body was covered in sweat, mud and blood, and was almost at its limit, but the confusion left my mind, and my bewilderment changed to intense hatred, and I seethed. I know who you are. That's right. Despite being a Griffiths, it had stolen my sword, attacked orderly and consistently, and possessed unusual intelligence. What? You've got to be kidding me. This is a Putus? What? I grasped when I finally realised what it was, and grit my teeth when I understood what had been feeling so off for a while now. What? Okay. At least it isn't, what's his name? What is his name? Riku. But still, that is really surprising. Holy fuck. Right, this presence, this sensation, there's no doubt about it. Though it was extremely rare, it was possible for a Putus who lost their original physical body to keep living on as a free body. Oh, and afterwards, it was possible for it to possess a different body like a human. And live on like a Griffiths. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. So I'm assuming they'd only have their astral body and then they'd be able to, you know, possess a human. And then obviously it become a Griffiths. So I think saying this is a Putus is really, I don't want to say inaccurate, but it's really vague. He was a Putus who'd abandoned being a Putus and obtained power greater than a Griffiths. In other words, a true demon? Yeah, interesting, I suppose. That's right. Well, yeah. That's right. God. That is actually really quite something. And I find it really interesting that this person was a Putus, and yet, you know, they've sort of been alienated to their whole species so much that they've actually been able to completely like grow resistant to their own blood. Really is quite something, that. But God, this is the demon that's been hiding for 20 years. Fucking hell. He was a Putus who'd abandoned being a Putus. Makes sense. And then... What? I'm a former Putus, just like you. The one you slayed over 20 years ago? What? Wait a second, what? How the hell has she slayed him? And yet, you know, this battle was actually happening today. A repulsive smile rose to his ugly face as he laughed. Why? Why did you possess Riku? Oh my god. Why did you get him caught up in all of this when there was no benefit to you? And he was completely unrelated to begin with? No, the bigger question was, why had a Putus demonified just like a Griffiths? And attacked villagers and natives? Yeah, seriously! What reason did he have for not only abandoning our original goal of observing Griffiths and stopping any who weren't berserk, but doing the very thing that we had sworn to stop? Yeah, exactly! I grew tired of it. Jesus Christ. That is insane. This person has an actual consciousness and an actual thought process, and he knows right from wrong because he has, you know, experienced it as a Putus. But like, that's unbelievable that, you know, it was just so hopeless that, I mean, it is actually fair enough, but at the same time, the fact that you would do the thing that you were fighting against, I mean, it really is just quite, it's horrible. And the fact that Nika has been potentially possessed I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to believe it yet. It just seems too unlikely. Oh, I'm kind of in denial at the moment, but oh god, I hope that's not the case though.
Christ,
yeah, you can really just see those hunting instincts that the Putus actually have coming into action. Jesus Christ. They were still fine back when I felt excited to fight to the death and could get intoxicated of the smell of flesh and blood. Jesus.
But
with the Griffiths being mentally and physically inferior to us, it was hardly a contest. You've got to be kidding me. So this is why he's actually, you know, converted to the dark side, as it were. You know, completely changed his biology and everything. Just so that he can, you know, fight Hanyu. Thus I desired an opponent who could match my strength. Oh, Jesus. It really doesn't surprise me that this guy's considered a demon. To fight Putus, men and women alike, to savor excitement and pleasure I'd never felt before in those battles. Oh. Though I was unexpectedly delayed because you hailed as the strongest of our brethren, which strength straight before my powers are fully manifested. Yeah, God, that is actually really quite good though. But oh, I really wonder if her powers, the demon's powers manifesting would actually mean that I suppose the powers are really growing. So as a result, like really fatal injury is, I suppose, going to be forgotten about in a bit of time. Jesus, I do not want to imagine what the fuck would actually be the possibility of that yet. But what if my abilities are fully awakened? I clearly should have won. You've got to be kidding me! To prove that and to rid myself of the humiliation I've suffered at your hands, I sought a host. Then I recovered from the wounds you gave me and gained the power to move as a free body 3 years ago and discover this village. You've got to be kidding me! You have got to be fucking kidding me! Has he possessed Riku from the beginning? I desired a host that would bring you the most anguish rage and despair when you pointed your sword at it, and it would quell my grudge and my hatred. This is just so horrible. I mean, do you have any sort of heart in you? God. It's just so awful, this. I mean, the fact that this person has lost her fucking husband is just because this one person has a desire to, you know, have a battle. Ultimately, if you simplify it, it's just because of that. And that was... That is just... The man you saved back then and fell in love with. was that? I shivered. Yeah, oh my god. My whole body violently trembled from head to toe and I could stop it. I could clearly remember now. He was definitely that scum who'd gotten Griffiths involved in violence along with staling his own hands and swords, of the one who nearly destroyed Onigafti village. Yeah, that was exactly him. Yeah. Oh god. I thought I defeated him for sure about that. I am so surprised that she didn't. But he kept on living as a free body even after losing his flesh. Oh, of course. Maintained by his hatred and grudge against that desire to defeat me. Yeah, and I suppose that really bad side of the, the Peter's blood. That really just has bad implications here. And in the end, he got a Niku caught up in this twisted pleasure, all for that stupid reason.
Sashimo no kisama mo jibun no omoi bito no nikutai ni yaiba o mukeru no wa kimochi ga niburo de.
God, that is just. Even you, of all people, will falter at the prospect of pointing at a blade at the manual. It's just so disgusting. Oh no.
どうだ、同種狩りの女よ。その太刀で我を倒せよか。
God, but what
され
happens
ど
if...
我を殺せば、こやつも死ぬがな。
What happens... Yeah, you can just tell from his voice, he's really enjoying this. God, what about it, Kingslayer? Will you attempt to defeat me with that sword? After all, if you kill me, he dies too. What if he doesn't kill the demon? I mean, how would he could escape? Kill him. He had nothing to do with this. Oh my god, yeah. He had nothing to do with this. He was truly a kind soul who had shown me the greatest happiness. He was my most important and beloved person in my life, and I had to have to kill him. You bastard. Oh my god, what is he gonna do? Oh god. God, she doesn't even think about it. She just does it. It's just instinctive at this point. No, but at the same time, I don't really blame her, because this person has literally got her fucking husband and made this out of him. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Out of all the people that have been possessed. Oh god. This is just so awful. Unable to hold back my surge of rage, I kicked off the ground with a blood-curdling scream. Raised all the pain in my body from my mind. And slashed at the scum before me. My wild swings were easy to dodge and cut. Oh no! Nothing but air, but multiple times. But my rage demanded his flesh and blood, so I kept up the assault. Yeah, good. I'll kill you. Yeah. I do not blame her. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. How dare you do that to my Riku?
憎め、もっと憎むがいい。それこそが我の安らぎ、正しき運命を奪い取った我の勝利を祝うことほぎの言葉だ。
Jesus Christ. God, if you thought sadistic was a word you could describe this person. Jesus Christ. What? What the fuck has happened?
してやる。
Oh my god. She has proper rage within her. She is never going to hold back. I mean, obviously she never was holding back before, but like, still. I'll kill you.
殺してやる。
I'll kill you.
殺してやる。殺してやる。殺してやる。殺してやる。
I'll kill you.
お前だけは。
That's why you won't get away with this. Oh, if this demon gets away with this, then not only is the entire world dead, but yeah. I suppose just Riku. Oh yeah, Riku. He would have. His death would have been the worst. And then, what? Oh, she is definitely making those hits. I swung, slashed, thrust, and rotated my sword at the demon. So I lost my mind. But in contrast to my raging emotions, my body was rapidly exhausting, slowing my action. Oh, fuck. They were so unsightly and pitiful that I couldn't tell if they were even attacks anymore. Or mere child's play. Oh, no. Huh? Dude, how the hell is she going to get out of this? How the genuine hell? The demon swung on my neck right then. Oh no! I quickly parried with my sword, but it was blown away by that unavoidable gale. Oh no! And sunk herself into the ground by a tree not too far away from me. Okay. Oh no! I pressed my upper body and started to get up, only for my knees to collapse on the spot. Shit! Oh my god, that must just be. That must just be. Oh, I don't know, but like, I desperately mustered my willpower and looked up to find the mocking smile of the demon looking down at me. Oh god, that horrible growl. I couldn't move anymore. I couldn't stand. I couldn't fight fair, even if it had been cruelly twisted.
そうか。
Oh, I see. This could be her death. I agree. I had constantly wondered when and how I'd meet my end, and if it had finally come for me. Oh my god, if I died here. Dude, could you imagine if she became like this demon? I mean, it could be possible. Would my physical body be destroyed and reducing me to a free body just like this demon, or would I simply be destroyed altogether? Either way, I no longer had any way out, and now that I lost my place to return, I no longer had the strength to stand. Oh no. Really? Is this really the end I wanted? Oh, good for you. You think that. And above all else, does he want to die here with me?
行くがよい、一つの女よ。運命は我に従い、そして新たに回るのだ。
Die, beauteous woman. The wheels of fate are mine to command as I will. Are you really sure about that? The demon said that and slowly raised his arm. When I looked up at that, I faintly noticed something out of the corner of my eye. It was the necklace's red jewel. Oh, shining in the moonlight. Oh, it was a dull metallic thud. What happened? Oh. The earth crackled and there was a war cry, loud enough to split the sky. Oh my... No fucking way. Could this be a call to other Griffiths? Shit. The insects and forest creatures who've forgotten to even make a sound timidly poke their heads out from the leaves to see the outcome of the confrontation. What? The demons strike. What? Charge forward to crush and destroy my body and soul. It was to be the finishing blow of an opponent at death's door. But right before it could hit, I stopped that claw with my blade! Oh! Thank fucking God. You're wrong. Oh. I endure the pain of my creaking body and push back the demon's arm mere centimeters away from me. Wow. Oh, good for her.
あなたには、いえ、
God.
今のあなたには帰る場所があります。
You know the person you've become as a home to
それだ
return
けは絶
to.
対にどんなことがあっても忘れないでください。
Yeah, no matter what happens, please do not forget that under any circumstances, if nothing else.
やめてください。
Please stop.
そんな話聞きたくないです。
Oh, I don't want to hear any of
羽生
that.
の死なんて
Not
そんな
about what kind of death will be waiting for you. Oh, it's so sad, but at the same time, I think in this situation it's actually really quite good because this is going to motivate her. This is going to make her realise that she... It's debatable though, does she really have stuff to fight for? I mean, it's all in her mind obviously, but yeah, it'd be impossible for me to sort of analyse that. Ika's words from back then play back in my mind. They made me happy, so I knew what I had to do. Screw fate. Nice one, my own death. Don't screw with me. There is only one thing I can believe in this world, so I just have to believe in that.
リクはそんなことを望まない。
Oh my god, that is so true. Rika would never want that.
私の死よりも
Yeah, yeah,
生きることを願う。
yeah. He wished for me to live, not die.
それが私の愛したフルでリクの心だ。
That's the essence of the hooded Rika. Damn you.
貴様。
死ぬものか。
Like hell I
リ
die.
クとの約束を破って。
Oh, yes, yes, brilliant. Like hell I break my promise to Rika and submit to you.
何をよまいごと。
Oh,
この
this
死
is...
に損ないが。
This is the thing you have never understood, human emotion. I mean, to be fair, Putus is not a human, but at the same time, she is basically a human at this point. She is so similar to one, but yeah. What nonsense is that? Why won't you just die? Because she has
笑わせ
emotion.
るな。
Don't make me laugh.
死に損ないは貴様の
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually kind of ironic. Yeah, you're the one who refuses to die. Oh. Oh! Oh my god! Fucking hell, she's got the claws out! Wow. Okay, that really is quite something. She needs to take them off as soon as possible though. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Kill that fucking ass. A splash of blood danced through the air. The demon screamed in agony as he covered his eyes. His eyes? Jesus Christ! That has really got a good blow on him as he covered his eyes and threw his head back. Vast blood pours out from between his fingers and he stumbled around helplessly in intense pain as he lost his sight. Good. I swiped the blood off the claws sticking out of my left fingers and bared the giant fangs pouring out of my mouth. Huh? How does she actually have fangs pouring out of her mouth? Then I glared at him with red eyes lighter than scarlet. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
盗賊の爪が
nice.
貴様だけのものと思うなよ。ゲロだ。
Yeah, don't you go thinking that the clan's claws are yours alone. Filth. Oh, I really hate how much malice I said that with. You impossible. Have you been modified as well? No, she hasn't. I thought this was actually the ability she had. She could momentarily have those claws, but she would lose all emotion, all sense of self if she had them for a long time. That's what I remember. I turned around to the stunned demon and flashed him a cruel smile. The claw blade, a demon's power that was unconsciously invoked by rage and bloodlust. Oh, interesting, yeah. I can attain power greater than a demonified member of my clan by fully unleashing it. Yeah, but since it would destroy my sense of reason if I used it too long, it was truly a double-edged sword. But yeah, definitely, yeah. She really needs to be careful. Fortunately, the demon couldn't see it with his eyes crushed. No, perhaps he was unlucky. For if he could see this face, he'd have reached the horrifying realization that I wasn't some opponent to be taken lightly. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
くらいはせぬ。
I won't eat you. I mean, she can't, physically.
貴様は絶対に許さない。
Yeah, good for her, but I will never forgive you.
自らの浅知恵と卑劣を顧みることのできぬ愚かさを嘆いて死ね。出来損ない。
Curse your shallowness and inability to reflect on your cowardice as you die, you failure. Oh, yes. Oh, good for her. I then retracted my claw blades, took out my sword and thrust it in my left hand, then faced the demon with 1 foot forward. I ran the blade up my left arm and donned the Churigaukia stance. I wonder what that is. I suppose that's the stance that she's actually having here, but I thought there was a different name for it, some sort of Two Earth or True Earth, I can't remember. The demon miserably swung his arms, perhaps up in sense that and desperately trying to escape from the danger, but his claws cut through nothing but air, and not even the lingering gales reached me. Oh, brilliant. Wow. No. Oh, no, but yeah, now that the battle's over, we're really going to have to deal with the cruel reality. No, nothing reached me anymore. No sounds, no presences. Oh, I simply stood at the sword with my sword at the ready in a dark, quiet void.
ごめんなさい。
Oh,
Dick.
I'm sorry, Dick. I couldn't save you. She couldn't do anything. She didn't know. Yeah, I can't smile, get mad, or spend time with you ever again. That thought alone caused me to burst into tears with no sign of stopping. But please understand, at least you, if no one else. What can I do now? And what you surely wish for. To simply believe in that and kill you. Perhaps I'm simply deluding myself. If I'm wrong, then I'll regret my foolishness and injustice for the rest of my life. And very well, I may never smile again. Oh God, if only it was a lie. If only all of this was just a lie. Even so, it's fine, I will now become a demon. What? Then I will burden myself with all the sins and live as a wrathful god that will be a target for all fear and hatred until the moment my life comes to an end. But at the same time, this is something that could happen. Oh, what's happened? Damn you. If it's come to this, then I'll just abandon this body, possess a new host, and take you What? That moment. Oh, what? What's happened? Demon suddenly stood up with a roar and faced me head on. I instinctively braced myself, but he bent his arms that were broken like toys. Grabbed the necklace that hanging by his chest and tore it off and held it out to me. What? What? It can't be. Wait, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Riku's personality, and you know, he's obviously what he believes in and everything being so strong that it's actually able to sort of break through like how strong the demon's thoughts are. Oh yes! Yes! Why can't I separate from his body? Let me go, you bastard. Brilliant. Like Hanyu. In my mind. Oh, I heard the faint echo of the voice of the man I love with all my heart. It was that kind, gentle voice, that clear voice that would always warm my heart. Just by hearing it, his voice. It's just so sad to think that this really does base her future. It really does. I resigned myself to never hearing it. Yeah! Yeah! I believed if so, to have been ground to dust when the Peters took over his body and grieved. No, but at the same time, it may still live. I wonder where, though. But Riku was calling out to me at the very end. All for me, to bring my heart back from despair. Oh, God, it's so cool. But at least he's doing this. Riku. What? My God. Wow. That is properly weird. No matter what anybody calls you. Oh, you are my beloved Hanyu. Never forget that. What happens? Never, make sure you never forget that. God. That is just unbelievable. Kinds of words tore my heart to shreds. Just when I thought I had no more tears to shed, even more welled out of me. Yeah, but I don't blame her. Restoring patches of light to this world that have been stained black. Yeah. If this were any other time, if this were at the Hooded Shrine and Riku said those words with a smile, just like always, oh, I would have pressed my cheeks with a hint of embarrassment and I headbutted him in the chest. Oh, but at the same time, these words, they really have significance now. Oh my God. No, but at the same time, she can't do any of this now.
世界が
Yeah, there was a world like that.
ほんの少しすぐにでも思い出せるほど近くの時間に
It was yesterday. It probably was. I mean, we really did that in a time so recently I can remember it like it was yesterday. I mean, it wasn't yesterday, it was 4 days ago, but like still. Oh, my shower's empty. That memory was just up and I couldn't agree more. Yeah, it brought tears and pain to my body and heart. My throat and chest burn in pain as if they've been gouged out. Jesus, I swear that no matter what happens, I will never ever forget this pain and suffering. Never ever.
大好きだった
Good, I loved you.
本当に世界で誰よりも
Yeah, yeah.
あなたを愛していた
I truly love you more than anyone in this world. And then, I swallowed my tears, took a breath, and pointed my gleaming sword tip at his heart.
さよなら
Farewell, Riku. Oh my god. Oh. Thought I could hear a happy tone in Riku's voice as I muttered that. Focused all my thoughts on a single point, I mustered the last of my strength and kicked off the ground. Stop. It says you. You should have stopped that attack 20 years ago. If anything, he should have stopped before. He should be a Putus, he shouldn't be a fucking demon. He should have stopped the second he got those thoughts.
Hanyu.
Oh my god, it's Riku.
オーカのこと
Take
頼みます
care of Orca. Yeah.
竜王錦三叉解放
What does this do? You or type 2 triple prong release. Oh, it's a protocol that instigates a lot of pain, I'm assuming. Oh my god, that was just painful. That seriously is just... Yeah. Painful beyond words, and yet... Oh my god, now we are going to see life without Riku. Oh god, spring. The freshly fallen cherry blossoms dyed the swept stone staircase pink, as if it kept come to life. Freshly fallen cherry blossoms dyed the swept stone staircase pink, as if it... Pince? I can't talk. Pink as if it had finally come to life. The cleanness and glamour of it had cheered me up a little as I ascended the stairs. Oh god, she's probably going to remember now. I looked up to find the cherry blossoms in full bloom. It had a dim, beautiful pattern similar to a weeping willow tree. Oh, and the sweet smell was very refreshing. I allowed myself to be taken in by the nostalgic scenery as I slowly marched down the shrine grounds and savoured the clean air. Suddenly I looked at the shrine standing tall at the edge of the grounds. The villagers must have courteously maintained that building so old you could feel the history off of it. Though it was withered, it also had a fine subtle air to it. Oh my god! Wow, we're really going to get sort of a long-term sort of... Oh, the fact that she's lived. I'm going to be honest, I think if Riku had never said anything, I really doubt that. If that really surreal occasion where Diku's body and soul was literally leaving the demon. I kind of get the impression that was a delusion, but at the same time, it's weird to say, but that was a good delusion. It's been 10 years since that day. Oh my god. Oh. What? Once the sun dawned on that nightmare of a night, the villagers gathered weapons, formed a cable and went to Onigafchi Swamp. It was there that they found a vast number of bandits' corpses. Oh god, the body of Riku. It was collapsed as though he died opposing them. And the torn remains of a Miko outfit. Well, that's actually really... Oh no! They're gonna think that Hanyu did it!
No.
What could this be?
Masaka.
Oh no! When they witnessed the tragedy, they recalled how they suspected the Hooded Shrine's priest's wife of being a demon the other day and were shocked. Oh my god. Their own suspicions had driven the Hooded into a corner. And so the two of them had fought a group of passing bandits, posing as demons in order to prove their innocence, only to lose their lives. Oh god. That's actually really interesting about the whole Riku thing, so I'm actually really confused. If his body was actually found there, I'd assume when he dies his soul would probably be reverted to the demon that was actually initially trying to actually possess it and get it to sort of come over. I don't really know, I don't really understand it, but yeah, at the same time. I suppose maybe he killed Deku so that his soul could obviously get to him. God, 10 years though. Hanyu must have been having such a horrible time. Riku, Hanyu.
Hanyu.
Oh shit! Well, that's actually interesting because they may think that the Miko outfit is evidence of their death. Oh god, Shino. Why? Yeah! Oh my god. Oh, when she came down running after hearing the news, Shino clung to the corpse and broke down sobbing. Afterwards, the village conducted a search for Diku's wife. However, it was said her blood and footprints came to abrupt end at a cliff overlooking a river. That's not true. We've literally seen... Yeah, look. Her viewpoint 10 years later. Interesting that she's actually tried to fake this. The villagers concluded that she had likely fallen off there with a bandit. She lost despair. Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's horrible. This is just so cruel every way you look at it. She lost despair deepened when she learned of that, and she wailed in ways that those who knew her stout-hearted nature would have never seen from her before.
Gomennasai, Riku.
Riku, honey, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. She could never prevent this. I made a better case for any others over for you. Oh, God, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
わしら
あの二人になんてことを。
Done.
すまんことをしてしまった。
Something we can never take back.
Oyashiro
It's
no
all our
sei-
fault. What? When they saw that, the villagers learned their needless doubts had killed the two of them. Yeah, and even deeply regretted their own mistakes. That is unbelievable. How? Perhaps to atone for that, the couple's orphan daughter, Orca, was taken care of as the daughter of the villagers' saviors. What has actually happened with Hanya? Has she abandoned Orca? Under the guardianship of the Kimiyoshi family, spearheaded by Shino and the Sonozaki family. The Sonozaki family, interesting that they exist at the moment, the village officials, she was raised carefully so she could run the hooded shrine on her own when she becomes of age. Oh my god, so she's never known of her mum. Holy fuck. All I could do was watch over all of that. Oh, after my battle with the demon, I lost most of my ability to sustain a physical body. But it wasn't quite a free body. It was difficult to maintain a body that could be seen even by the people of this land, and so naturally I was treated as though I'd gone missing. And she'd even made it look like she'd suicided as well, I suppose, with the bloody footprints stopping. Perhaps there was a mental aspect to it as well. It was likely that if I pushed myself without having fully recovered, there was a risk of my body going berserk. Yeah, definitely. And do you know what's even more painful? I think if she hadn't have actually done this, then obviously she would have got all of the hardship from the villagers that she would have normally experienced. But yeah, it's actually really interesting that this wasn't the case. God, I feel bad for Shino. At least they've tried to make up for it, I suppose. Oh my god, she's an orphan though. That's even worse. So I wish for Orca's happiness as I went over to the mainland, underwent treatment at the remaining liners as well, fighting Griffys called demons. Or humans posing as them. I won't speak of how much blood was shed. Yeah, even so, as long as there were evildoers out there, more tragedies like Diku's could happen again. That's the horrible thing, it's true! It was with that thought that I used as much strength and time as I had left to nip those disasters in the bud and wander various countries. God.
なんだ、私も罪滅ぼしか。
What has she done wrong though? I smelled when I thought it came to me. Don't understand what she's done wrong to think of it like that. I think it's really, really nice that she's actually trying to, you know, kill as many Griffies as possible. Suddenly looked up, saw the cherry blossom tree Rika and I used to watch, quietly walked over to it and gently caressed the bark.
桜が咲いていますよ、リク。
Yeah, the cherry blossoms are blooming.
あなたがいなくなっても、今
Once
年も
again, even though you're
また。
gone. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Cool when Rika and I discussed Michizane's poem.
すっかり春ですね。
Oh god, if only. It's just, you never realise how valuable stuff like this is until it's taken away. God, it truly is spring now, huh? Yes. Hey, Riku.
ひょっとして私の中にもあなた方の同胞の魂魄が眠っているのでしょ
Shall
うか。
possibly have the spirits of one of your brethren dwelling
大丈
within
夫
me.
ですよ、リ
It's
ク。
alright, Riku.
今のあなたは、あなた本来の魂魄によるものです。
Oh god, your soul is yours and yours alone and always has been. If there really is a heaven.
私はあなたが好きです。
私もきっと、あなたのこと、
I'm sure
好き
I
なん
love
だ
you
と思います。
too.
だから、
That's exactly why
今の冗談が許せない。
I can't forgive this joke. Then perhaps those trees keep blooming every year to let me know you're doing well. Well, I mean, if there is any sort of afterlife in the Higurashi universe, then yeah, I suppose that's what they're blooming for. I don't know.
これからはもう少し改めます。
I'll reflect on that from now on.
だから
So
返
could
事
you
を
give
もら
me
え
an
ますか。
answer?
後悔するのに、
You're gonna regret this.
なんで私は、こんな人を。
So why do I love someone like this? Just like I keep living on with my feelings and memories of you. Oh yeah. Oh, at least she's living on and she's not complete. I mean, it's so sad if you have stuff like this. I mean, I suppose you have so much happiness, but at the same time you have so much sadness. I suppose at least she's, you know, making the most of the happiness that this brilliant man has brought to her life. But at the same time, you know, obviously there's the other pain.
リク、ちょっとだけ泣きますね。
I'm gonna cry just a little, okay? Oh, yeah, it's strange. Oh, up until just a little while ago, the mere thought of Riku was enough to make me sob uncontrollably. Yet now I don't even cry, unless I taint our happiest memories with sorrow like this. Oh, yeah, is that because I've grown strong? Or am I simply growing numb to it? I'm gonna be honest, I think both. Even I'm not sure. Even so, my feelings for Riku live in my heart as strong as ever, never fading. Yeah, of course they would. The flow of time has become so distant to me that I can remember the days spent with him as though they were only yesterday. Wow.
リク、
Riku. Would I have been better off never meeting Riku? No, no, no. Had I not fallen for him and married for him, could I have avoided feeling this way? Well, I mean, yeah, but like, I would have never, ever lived. You would have never have lived a life as brilliant as one they could potentially have, and all of that experience, all of the development, everything that Anya has actually, you know, benefited from. She would have missed out on all of that. Her previous life was wrong. It was miserable. To think that could have been her only life, if it wasn't for Riku, it's just not right. It really isn't. God, she really has grown strong. It must take so much to get over something like this. I was truly glad I met Riku. Good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, easily, because there was no mistaking that he was the one who gave me and showed me the way to live as myself when I muttered that. Oh, a pink petal gently danced onto my shoulder. The way it smelled, as sweet as it had back then, drew a smile from me. Russell.
Me?
Is this Orca? Just then, suddenly turned around when I sensed footsteps behind me, only to follow that up with a bitter smile. What was I even doing? It wasn't like anybody could see me. However,
どなたなのですか?
yeah, somebody that doesn't look or sound similar to Rika whatsoever, but like, yeah, let's just ignore that. That's so surprising! You've got to be kidding me. So she's in her astral body form, and yet Orca can see her. Oh my god, that must just be so horrible for her. Like, who are you? This person's your fucking mother. Huh? God. Oh my god. When I finished turning around, I found a wide-eyed little girl standing there. She cocked her head as she smiled innocently and looked at me. That face, that gaze. Yeah, I remembered them well. There was no way I could ever forget.
見える
You can
のですか?
see.
私を?
You can see me?
はいなのです。
Yes.
お父さんの木に何かご用なのですか?
Do you have some business in my father's tree? When I heard that. Oh god, I smiled at the brightly smiling little girl as I desperately held back the feelings threatening to burst forth, took a breath and smiled back at her. She blinked in surprise for a moment, then smiled cheerfully as though she'd rebounded and gave a hearty leap.
はじめまして。
It's a pleasure to meet you.
私はあなたたちがoyashiro-samaと呼ぶ
Oh, yeah,
この神
yeah.
社の守り神です。
I am what you people refer to as oyashiro-sama, the guardian deity of the
あな
shrine.
たは
And you are?
王家なのです。
Yeah, and this is where...
フルで
I'm
王家な
Orca.
のです
Who did
よ。
they Orca? Nipa?
ニパー。
She says Nipa? You've got to be kidding me. I mean, I get that she's similar to Rika and everything, but like, my god. Wow. That is really nuts. So that word has just been a tradition passed down the Hidede family for hundreds of years. God. Oh, that must just be... I do not want to imagine what she is going... Oh, and thus my frozen time began to slowly move again. Oh. Oh, that's good. So she actually saw hope in this instead of, you know, incomprehensible sadness, because let's be honest, a lot of people would think that in a if they were in this situation like this. Right, obviously I've got to go to bed now. Holy shit, man. This was just... 10 years later, god, 20 years now. Because we're really gonna see Orca like fully grown up. We're gonna basically see her entire life story in like maybe 10, 20, maybe 60 minutes. Oh my god, man. Right, that's the end. That was fucking brilliant. That really, really was. That really was quite something. That was cruel. That was just... That was amazing, don't get me wrong, but... Oh my god, that was cruel. Yeah. Well... Yeah, I suppose now that we've had that done, I really just wonder how, obviously, the plot's going to progress, and secondly, just... Oh, which implications is this actually going to have on Hanyu? I mean... God, everything was really quite strong today. I mean, like, God, the fight between the Griffiths. Oh my God, so many insane things that happened. Especially the thing about the possession. I really couldn't believe that. I mean, that really just shocked me to my core. Yeah, I suppose there's also everything that just happened within like the I suppose the whole like demons coming to Onigashiki, and also the thing with Orca. I'm actually really interested in how the plot's actually going to develop so that Hanyu and Orca actually, do they know each other? Because I know in the bloomin'. Oh yeah, I find it really interesting, by the way, that the villagers actually realised that their suspicions and delusions of like what was actually, sorry, no, I shouldn't say suspicion or delusions, like rumours and suspicions about like who was actually who in the village, and like if Hanyu could potentially have been a demon. I find it really interesting that they actually have felt bad about those things. They've reconsidered their actions, and they actually have, you know, sadly reconsidered them at a time too late. Yeah, it's actually really quite interesting. I'm going to be really excited to learn about Orca, I suppose, see how her life actually is, and oh my God, I wonder what's going to happen with Shino as well. God. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, they've established something with so much value, and now they've just taken it all away from us, and yeah, they really have done that. Yeah, it's Higurashi, of course they've done it as painfully as possible, but yeah, my God, man. I really am quite excited to read tomorrow, so yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, because I certainly did. See ya.